Hi, I'm Stuart Cobb. My involvement with the Cancer Institute goes back to before its birth. I got to be one of the people that signed one of the beams on the 4-story small building. Shortly after that, I found a lump in my right breast. In 1989, I went through 2 surgeries, 6 months of chemo, 6 weeks of radiation, and they say I lived, thanks to the good care at UAMS. Now I am a patient in the multiple myeloma clinic, which the clinic is on the 8th floor. I get my infusions on the 4th floor. It would just be wonderful to have all the rest of those things all in one spot, everything that deals with cancer in one building, close together.
The space under construction at present is the 3rd floor, 6th floor, and 7th floor of the Rockefeller Cancer Institute. These were floors that were not completed at the time of the building construction, with the idea being that at some point in the future they'd be completed. The floors are critical in many ways to our mission. The 3rd floor will be a breast care floor, meaning MRI, CT, biopsy room. This will be a one-stop shopping, if you will, very convenient for patients for breast health care.
We are very, very excited about the new breast center that's coming here at UAMS. It's going to be housed in the 3rd floor, on the 3rd floor of the Cancer Institute. We're going to have much more space for our patients to make a more relaxing environment. Currently, we're in about 4,000 square feet, and we should be moving to about 10,000 square feet. We currently only have 3 mammography rooms. We're going to increase to 5. We currently have 2 ultrasound rooms. We're going to increase to 5. So not only are we going to have more rooms for more services, and we'll be able to increase the amount of patients we can reach, but we will also have a more inviting and calming environment for our current patients.
Part of what I really was drawn to is there's going to be a place when this is finished that breast cancer patients can go to one area, have all their mammograms, treatments, whatever, close by, and you don't have to deal with it's wonderful that UAMS is so big, but it's confusing to new patients.
We're trying to create a very serene, often people will refer to it as spa-like, but mostly serene environment. Robes that make the patient feel well covered and comfortable, spacious dressing rooms that will be helpful if anybody has claustrophobia issues, beautiful windows in the breast center that don't make it feel as closed off. So there are lots of things that we planned in the makeup of this new center that would be more relaxing for women. We already have outstanding services, but we're going to parallel those outstanding services with a real beautiful new breast center.
6th floor will become a state-of-the-science, state-of-the-art infusion center, which will be critical both for our patients getting chemotherapy, but also for a large expansion of our ability to do that. Embedded in the 6th floor infusion center will be a newly created phase 1 unit. Phase 1 trials are what we call dose-seeking trials, meaning that these are new agents that have not been in humans, and we're looking at finding the right dose from a toxicity standpoint. I've had patients fly in from, for instance, Florida to Boston, from Wisconsin to Alabama, and now hopefully we'll have them flying into Little Rock to get these trials, to get on these trials, to get these drugs, because this is the cutting edge, this is the future, and this is what our patients need. And then the 7th floor is going to be essentially multidisciplinary clinic space, physician office, This will be areas where patients will be seen, diagnoses discussed, meetings with families, also a critical element within the cancer center.
I made a donation for when I had breast cancer and have done another one. I just think this is an unbelievably wonderful opportunity for our state to have all this bright doctors, bright researchers right here doing things that they aren't doing any other place in some respects.
One thing that I don't think gets said enough, or maybe is not a known thing, is that UAMS Breast Center is a breast imaging center of excellence. And not everybody in Central Arkansas can tout that. What does it mean to be an ACR, which stands for the American College of Radiology Breast Imaging Center of Excellence? It means that you have to have that mandatory accreditation in mammography, but that you also have to have voluntary accreditation in stereotactic core biopsy, ultrasound guided biopsy, and MRI, breast MRI. And so we have accreditation in all of those things, which makes us unique. Investing in this new space will allow us to see many more patients during the day. We'll be able to increase our daily schedule. And so you'll be helping the women of Arkansas tremendously by increasing their ability to get to the university hospital.
The Rockefeller Cancer Institute years ago promised a fully functional building with all the floors in operation, and this will finish that. And I think that's incredibly important to take care of cancer patients throughout all of Arkansas, which, as you know, is going to be the catchment area that we will present to the National Cancer Institute for designation, caring for cancer patients throughout the state of Arkansas.